This health science presentation is appropriate for children of all ages.
Doctors have seen unborn babies as young as 9 or 10 weeks do some of the same things you and I do when we feel pain, like move away from what is causing us to hurt. As we also learned earlier, at 9 weeks, doctors call the baby a fetus instead of an embryo. The baby will be called a fetus until she is born. Then she will be called a newborn baby.
The baby in the womb also likes to stretch. Look at this 9-week baby. She was sleeping and just awakened. Watch her stretch. See her move her arms and fingers, arch her back, and tilt her head to the rear. A baby can first be seen stretching when she's 8 weeks old.
From about 8 or 9 weeks, the baby begins to make breathing movements. Even though the baby does not breathe like you do until she is born, by 11 or 12 weeks, she will breathe amniotic fluid in and out of her lungs. At 10 weeks of age, the baby is about 2.5 inches long or 6 to 7 centimetres. He has grown very quickly. This is also the time when the baby's bones begin to harden. They have been soft, kind of like your nose, but they need to get hard. Bones give the baby's body shape and support. After we are born, they help us stand, sit, and move about. They also store minerals and make blood cells.
The baby's hair begins growing at 10 weeks. Fingernails also start to grow at this time. Around 10 weeks of age, you can sometimes see the baby swallow the amniotic fluid that surrounds it. The baby's jaw opens and the tongue moves. The baby can also move his eye downward, just like you would do if you wanted to look down. This is the point at which a doctor can first tell if the baby is a boy or a girl.
We told you earlier that the baby's face starts forming at 5 weeks. At 11 weeks, it is so well developed that she can make complex facial expressions.
At 11 weeks, she digests amniotic fluid and then moves urine through her kidneys and bladder and back into the amniotic fluid in which she is floating. This baby's face, arms and legs are sensitive to touch. That means she can feel things that touch her, like her umbilical cord, even at this early point in life.
This baby is 12 weeks old. Babies grow so fast at 12 weeks that they weigh almost twice as much as they did at 11 weeks. A 12-week baby weighs 1.5 ounces or 45 grams. He measures about 3.5 inches or 8.7 centimeters from the top of his head to his body.
You might think that this baby looks kind of skinny, but he will not stay that way. At 12 weeks, he begins to grow some fat in certain parts of his body.
You need some fat in your body to help keep you warm and give you energy.